this reading finds you, you're finding a new hope. Yes, there is yet another idea, another moment to bring us hope, healing. And Spirit wants you to dream big as you release any negative mindsets related to giving and receiving. Here with the Six of Cups in our lingering energy, Six of Cups in the past. And moving forward toward the slow and steady Knight of Pentacles, listening to our intuition and integrating our shadows in a way to help us work for us. Moving forward, catching ourselves whenever we may find ourselves on the hamster wheel of the mind. Like the Wheel of Fortune, are we allowing ourselves to be tossed about by our emotions or buried by anxiety and worry? Getting to see what's being revealed at this time with the Moon card. Perhaps something that was revealed on the full moon recently. It's a beautiful full moon in Leo we just went through. That energy is going to linger for a couple of days. Because you're being guided to a call for action, to dream big, to visualize the journey, to get excited about this thrilling journey with the Knight of Wands, to know that you're protected. You're protected at this time of transmutation and through going through the fires with the salamander. And so it's time to showcase your self-mastery and stability over your mind. Time to test your self-mastery so that we can put to rest these cycles of negativity and anxiety with the 8 and 9 of Swords here in Aquarius season. And also, we are on the 15th and 16th of February, High Flyers and Deep Divers. Welcome, I'm Anthony, if you're new here. If not, thanks for coming back, tuning in, checking in. Underlying energy final card here is the 9 of Cups. So utilizing our experiences and a sense of gratitude to see how far we've come and all we've learned from all the connections as a means of inspiration to moving forward, to releasing what no longer serves us and moving into this rebirth process. How overcoming dogmatic ideas about our intuition, overcoming old patterns in general, anything that's historical that has to do with anxiety that keeps us up at night, or may even be inflicting bodily pains. All right, from the Conscious Spirit deck, let's go to the Conscious Spirit deck. What do we need to know, see, and hear for our beautiful high flyers and deep divers? Calling on the angels, ascended masters, ascended ancestors, angel spirits and guides. I fall back into channeled consciousness, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Azrael, Archangel Uriel, here strongly with us today. Of course, Raphael, Michael, Gabriel, Sandifon. What else we need to know, see, and hear? I mean, the wolf, owl, the weasel, coyote. For signs, barking dogs, white horses, black horses. What else do we need to know, see, and hear? Tan horses. Underneath, we have the throat chakra. Speaking our truth. It's time to find the truth underneath these patterns, to help to open up to our truth, helps us to live more authentically, to see what's underneath the mental patterns. Speak my truth, and I encourage others to speak theirs. Yeah, listening, allowing the mind to disrupt. Some deep diving here with the Moon card and the Knight of Pentacles, making some slow and steady progress on uncovering some deep emotions, deep feelings. 639 on the timer. Delving into that construct of kind of the underworld, of our feelings. Sacred space on the number 7. I find peace, security, and contentment when surrounded by nature's beauty. Invited to get outside and spend some time in nature. Helps to alleviate negativity and anxiety, helps to clear the mind. So we can receive the star energy as well. Got some the energy from the central sun getting here in Aquarius season with the star card. It is an Aquarian card. The water bearer pouring back into the earth, also pouring into the waters, releasing. The star card is about releasing anything that we can, any baggage we have to the earth, so that we can make room for our intuition, so we can make room for peace, security, and contentment. And when you find this place, 808 on the timer, 8 for courage and strength here, number 8. When you find that sacred space in the heart, fairies, energy of green here, heart space, nature is great for the heart, great for being connected and getting us connected to our intuition, to what we want to give and receive. Also, ask us to open up to others' feelings as well as our own, to be open to delving deeply, maybe having some deep conversations with someone this weekend. I feel comfortable in my own body, and I'm sensitive to other people's feelings. No, we haven't been feeling the energy to take action on maybe some of our feelings that have come up over Aquarius season and Capricorn season because of the retrogrades and planets moving around. It's just been a lot for us to sit with. But I feel comfortable in my own body, and I'm sensitive to other people's feelings. Sacral chakra, that orange energy, beautiful tangerine movement, creativity, swirling your vortex. This is the connection to your vortex of desires and dreams. Your spirit guides. Call on the spirit guides. Call on Archangel Metatron. Call on Archangel Azrael to help to open your heart Yeah, Azrael helps us to open our heart and expand into love. I open my heart to my guides, and I trust in the wisdom they share with me. Guides can also be people in our lives. You know, I had the tea tag the other day. You know, even every neighbor can be, you know, a teacher for us all. We're all teachers for each other. So we can all be guides to each other. Also listening to our guides so we can uncover whatever it is underneath this sense of negativity. Perhaps about hope and healing. Maybe we've lost some of our hope, our trust, and receiving. So healing that feminine energy, lots of feminine heart, sacral, crystal ascension, emerald green light. Yeah, doing some shadow work, finding, getting suspended in that space so that we can surrender to the wisdom of the crystals, so that we can ride this crystal ascension, ride the crystalline waves, riding the ascension wave. I'm attuned to the universal wisdom and the energy of the crystal kingdom. Bringing out our crystals, do some alchemizing to comfort us as we look through the shadow work, to help clear and cleanse any of that old energy. Smoky quartz is great for that. Tourmaline, to help once we remove negative energies, to keep them from, picking them up again. As Abraham says, often we naturally release patterns and behaviors the moment we recognize them, but it's 1221, the picking them back up, that brings that reflection back into our life. So bringing back balance to the force, finding your hope, bringing balance to the mind, 1, 2, 3, 4, the mind and the intuition, balancing our sense between logic and intuition, between creative expression and receiving the inspiration. I understand and embrace the opposing forces in life that bring about balance. So you're getting better at understanding these opposing forces, the light and the shadow. Maybe not so much good and evil. We don't need to delve into that, because everything that happens in this physical realm, we are spiritual beings having a physical experience. We are all doing this very thing. Everything is valid. All your feelings are valid. Everyone else's feelings are valid. Yeah, and the opposing forces, like anger and happiness, joy and rage. Allowing yourself to feel what's truly there and allowing it to move through you. And doing it, one step at a time. We don't need to go too crazy. Knight of Pentacles, the healer, stepping into becoming a healer. And as you continue to heal yourself, your patterns, your reactions, personality, your sense of self, help to heal the world. I am loving and compassionate and able to bring healing to others, to be a conduit. Like copper is a conduit for electricity. Again, we have more crystals, the Lumerian quartz, and the loving mother bear. So bringing in that loving mother energy, balancing the feminine. Perhaps we've been experiencing some old patterns even, and I've been getting to a lot of patterns that are coming up at this time are essentially ready to be released. They're in that final stage of release, and releasing the blocks around the heart, Yeah, we're going through this huge cleansing. Calleth the in the Old Testament, what do they call it? The revelations. We're in the time of revelations to reveal what's truly in our heart and to reveal whatever's been blocking it. So this is a time of revelation, what's underneath the anxiety, the negativity, apathy. Another good saying I heard, violence isn't so bad in the face of apathy. There's worse things than violence, apathy toward, the witnessing of violence. I love myself and others unconditionally and nurture loving relationships. So coming into that fifth dimensional understanding in the upper heart chakra of upper consciousness, of higher consciousness loving, stepping out of the conditional human heart and into the unconditional of the upper heart. Archangel Raphael and Azrael here coming together to heal the heart space. Starseeds, lightworkers, and way showers, call on your spirit guides. Call in the nurturing mother. The divine mother wants you to call on her so that you can further embody this energy. We have wolf or bear as well in our spirit team here as a guide. I'm hearing specifically the bear and a white wolf. So for some of you, I'm a protective spirit and reach out to all life with love and compassion. So being that guide for others, connecting to our guides, connecting to our intuition so that we can be that guide for others. All right, so let's go to the Dragon Oracle. Again, we've got this energy of the fairies, working with the fairies to lighten up, to bring some joy and play into the heart space. Being more playful, while the shadow work is necessary, while spiritual journey can be arduous, doing our best not to take it so seriously. Yeah. What else do we need to know, see, and hear from the Dragon Oracle? My dears, Dragon Oracle, what do we need to know, see, and hear? Beautiful, of course. And the Earth and Fire Dragon, all right. Works with you to clear fifth dimensional ley lines. So we're clearing ley lines as we upgrade our own energy. And as you carry this frequency of a starseed, your core frequency, regardless of the mental patterns, because we've been doing the work, you've been holding a higher frequency your entire life. If you're listening to this channel, you've always been intuitive, empathic, always been a healer and connected to the earth, really felt that connection, especially as a younger child, to the earth. So getting in touch with that intuitive sense. It's time for service. When you give, you receive. Take some time to get out in nature, maybe picking up some trash, or just, talking to the trees, talking to the rocks. Telling the trees and the rocks the type of reality you'd like to see, telling the Earth and the Fire Dragon, working with it to create the space within. So clearing the fifth dimensional lines also is about clearing your own meridian points, clearing your own lines, your meridians of energy in the body, the physical body, and your very earth. Earth and fire. Unpopular opinion, what's going on with volcanoes and earthquakes around the world, especially in the Middle East and I meant to say Italy and Greece. What's happening is the earth is resetting its ley lines. It's accepting the work that we've been doing and upgrading and integrating the fifth dimensional ley lines. The sunshine yellow dragon. Oh, communicating with animals. Perhaps we're animal communicators, that psychic sense. We got the bluebird, the beautiful fawn, the crow, the squirrel, and the chipmunk. This energy of the spiral and the interconnectedness of all things. 369, the Fibonacci sequence. The sunshine yellow dragon helps you to help animals. So being the change you want to see in the world. Being this nurturing mother toward animals, taking some time to nurture our pets, to nurture nature itself, to nurture your own sense of earthly natural being. Confirmation. Yeah, turning off the noise, turning off the mental noise, the electronic noise, and taking some time to connect to Mother Earth, to the animals, and to our intuition. Aquamarine dragon from Neptune. So, Pisces energy as well as Neptune, the god Neptune, or also known as, oh geez. I had it and then it went away. Maybe it'll come back. Poseidon enables you to access your deepest soul wisdom. Spirituality and wisdom are available to you. Develop your psychic abilities and receive ineffable soul knowledge. It's developing this sense of self, the sense of our intuition, and the wisdom that comes to and through it. 2222 on the timer. Master number 22, a reflection of you is you. Be the change you want to see in the world. It's time to see what it is we want to put to rest here. Just unaliving these mental patterns to free us from, those bondages into a place of ascension so that we can embrace this ascension lift. That the archangels, our guides, the grand central sun, the stars themselves are working to help us to connect with the Divine Mother and the Divine Father. Air and water dragon helps you connect to higher frequencies. So we have air and water and the earth and fire, all four signs out here. All four elements on the table. So bringing into balance all the elements of you. Bringing your cross into alignment. You bear your cross, your earth, air, fire, and your water. Your fire and your water. Left side, feminine water. Trust your intuition. Develop your psychic abilities. Yes, like I was saying, you guys have always been psychic, always been intuitive, always had this connection with animals and the earth, and Spirit wants you to get back to the freaking basics, to get back to what you love doing, to open up to healing through trying new things, through trying new perspectives, and having the courage to look at what's really underneath it. The blue dragon from the Pleiades. Yes, the Pleiadians are being of huge help at this time. Hearing, healing technologies prepares you to accept source healing. And the blue ray, you may identify as a blue ray starseed or Palladian. 2444. This relationship with your foundations, understanding your starseed foundations. Accept a heart activation. Yes, activating the heart. Give and receive heart healing. Ooh, so one way we can open up to heart healing is to be of service to Mother Earth and to the animals. Opening our heart to animals, to Mother Earth, so that we can open our heart to ourselves and the world around us. I've always said, on my soapbox here for a second, as a vegetarian for 20 years, I've always said that until people can learn to respect animals and give them the love and respect that they deserve and need on a larger scale, I really don't feel like humans are going to find it in themselves to respect humans so much. It kind of begins within that relationship to ourself and the outside world. And I feel like animals are really the best stepping stone that we have. Golden Atlantean Dragon helps remember the wisdom of Golden Atlantis. So Atlantis rising. Oh my gosh, the volcanoes, the earthquakes. It's all being like talked about in all the airwaves about how this is Atlantis rising again, perhaps even physically. I'm hearing anything's possible. Do you believe it's possible for a whole landmass to rise from the ocean and cause some interesting consequences? Helps you remember the wisdom of Golden Atlantis. Awaken, bring back your knowledge, gifts, and talents. Reclaim your mastery, starseeds, lightworkers. Even as Atlanteans, Lumerians, we're considered a starseed, a seed of those civilizations, where you learn to master healing and to master the mind. Archangel Gabriel's Dragon. We have the cosmic sapphire here as well, and this beautiful pink magenta, which is connected to our causal chakra, our deepest knowing. And I have the golden dragon as well, which is that Christed light. Yeah, calling on the Atlantean crystals, Atlantean quartz or Lemurian quartz. I've got one here I could show you. Hi, buddy. That's my cat talking in the background there. This is a Lemurian starseed quartz. If you'd like to snap a picture, you can sending you the energy. So you can sit with that energy, picture of the Lemurian quartz, and connect to your gifts. Now, acknowledging as well that it takes time, it takes practice. Self-discipline will speed your ascension and bring joy. Archangel Gabriel's dragon brings purification. So purifying the mind, purifying us from the old habits. This beautiful, blinding white dragon. Every time that card comes out, I just get this like clarity of just like blazing white light in my mind's eye, and just like almost dizzy. Self-discipline will speed the ascension and bring joy. So being ready for this, asking for a speedy ascension. Call on Archangel Gabriel to speed up the ascension. Are you ready for a fast ride? Careful what you ask for. Knight of Wands. An Emperor, remember to stay grounded, to remember your self-mastery. Ooh, Syrian starseeds. This is the first time I've seen this card. The green golden dragon from Sirius. Beautiful heart energy and the crown chakra, Archangel Metatron. Brings universal knowledge to your spiritual pathway. Learn about spiritual technology. Be a transmitter of sacred knowledge. I'm hearing the name Cryon. Perhaps the channel Lee Carroll brings through a magnetic force called Cryon. And he talks a lot about healing tools, especially as it relates to Lemuria. That is his specific area of focus, as he is a reincarnated priest of Lemuria, wisdom holder, angel spirits and guides. What deck would we like to finish up this reading? The Wild Unknown. Large deck, the large deck, they're saying, not the small one. So let's go to the Wild Unknown. What do we need to know, see, and hear? We'll pull a couple of charms, wrap up this reading. Thank you, angel spirits and guides, ascended masters and ancestors. How do we get more clear? What can we ask of our angels and ancestors, my dear? What is it that you fear? The Father of Cups. Father of Cups. So, self-love, spiritual adulting, following our heart, leading from the heart, opening the heart up to the Christ consciousness, to ascended masculine energy, emperor, spiritual adult. So we're learning to adult in a masculine way. Beautiful. Love that. So, all right, underneath we have the Father of Wands. Wow. Aries energy. Receiving the ahas. Standing in your personal power. Healing any, father wounds. Father of Wands. I'm hearing father wounds there. Any wounds related to taking action with the Father of Wands. So we get that Kundalini raising, Kundalini, with the Cobra, perhaps doing some yoga, baby Cobra, to help to raise that Kundalini. Finding your strength and resilience, the number 8. Underneath, with the energy of 8 of Swords, we have the number 8, which is about strength, resilience, seeing the impermanence in all things, knowing that these thoughts are temporary, that the negativity is temporary. We're always going to deal, maybe not always, but for now, up until now, we've always dealt with anxiety and negativity. Draw on your experiences for how we've dealt with that and how we can, leave behind what no longer serves us. 8 of Cups. We've been in this shedding process, this walking away, and it's time to heal the heart, to look at why we may be negative about giving and receiving in love, in receiving our manifestations or inspiration based on some disappointments we dealt with or some connections we had to walk away from. So healing the heart, this is the potential to create something new, to look at the world in a new way, to grab a hold of life, to get off the hamster wheel and to get to the core of things. Ace of Pentacles. Know that you are protected as well. And the 4 of Cups. Taking time to reflect, to connect to our intuition, to guard, maybe feeling a little bit guarded at this time, to see why or who it is we want to guard or protect at this time. Gonna go both ways there. We have the 7 of Cups in reverse. And that's about choosing the cup that serves you. Perhaps picking up a new tool, a new connection. With the Emperor, that can be a new mentor or just an opinion with some authority, perhaps, on who can help us to feel grounded and who help us to see what's underneath the stories with the Moon card and the Knight of Pentacles. Quick from our little charm bag, what do we need? What can we confirm here with our beautiful little charm bag? We have the silver maple leaf. So shedding the leaf, finding the silver lining, finding the inner sweetness like maple syrup. Beautiful. Being sweet with ourselves in this process. Oh, interesting. The large birdhouse, I also had the small birdhouse in my hand. So coming home to the heart, working on the foundations of the home. Perhaps we're considering dreaming big about creating a home, about creating a stable home. And two more. We have the golden elephant. Oh, beautiful little charm here with these little blue sapphires on it. So that cosmic sapphire, Aerophant energy with the elephant, wisdom, the wisdom that's presenting itself to you, tuning into the wisdom of the crystal kingdom. Yes, with the elephant. One more. What else do we got here? We got the little golden deer. Aww, with the golden yellow dragon protecting our inner child, nourishing the inner child, nourishing the beautiful creatures of the earth with our heart, with our mind, with our soul. So I hope this found you on a lovely altitude today. Thank you for your likes, shares, and subscribes. I love you. Namaste.